Story time on how I found out that my best friend and my boyfriend had a thing going on behind my back. Yeah, let's get into it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Huh? Yes.
Look at you.
Spooky season, they wear the bomb. They move like spirits, here they come. Don't be the girl who feeds a clown. He'll drain your peace and drag you down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. Would you be able to forgive your best friend if you found out that she was messing around with your man? Imagine. And would you be a Christian enough to forgive your best friends after you find this out?
Story time on how I found out that my best friend and my boyfriend had a thing going on behind my back. Yeah, let's get into it. Disclaimer, she is my ex-best friend. He is my ex-boyfriend. I'm no longer with either, okay? And this might ruffle some feathers because some people may know about it, you know? But I'm going to get right into it because I hate long story times. All right. So me and we're going to call her Pam. Me and Pam was besties. We was like this. You would not see her without me, okay? Like, we was together. Her house was literally up the street from mine. I could look out of my window and see her house. Like, we was always together. All right, so fast forward, this is our senior year, and we're about to graduate. I didn't want to go to college because I didn't know what I wanted to go to college for. And, okay, so 3 months of us graduate, and she comes to my house telling me, like, hey, bro, I'm going to Job Corps. I'm going to this one in Virginia. This is how it works out because I didn't know about it. So she put me on. So I'm like, oh, bro, like, I want to go. Like, she like, bro, it happened so fast. I leave, like, in 4 days, like. My flight, I got everything. I got my ticket. Boom, boom, boom. So I was like, all right, let me get on my Zoom. Let me stop playing and sign up. So by the time I'm signing up, she already going. So I'm signing up for things that I want to go for. And the one in Virginia, the one that she was at, took too long to hit me back. So the one in Hazleton, PA, Keystone, that's the Job Corps I end up going to. And I left. So she at Job Corps, I'm at Job Corps. You know, we doing our thing. So we both come home for Christmas break or whatever. So we had like, I'm going to say 2 weeks. And, you know, when I went at Job Corps, by the way, this is where I met my ex-boyfriend. We were currently together by this point. So on Christmas break, we all came home. We got a hotel and brought New Year's in together. We had so much fun. He met my best friend. I'm like, this is Pam. Pam, this is my ex. Boom, boom, boom. Like, we all locked in. Like, you know, we had a time. We had an amazing time. We brought in the New Year together. Boom. So we ended up going back to school after the break was over. She ended up coming home because she got pregnant. Well, she was pregnant before she left. That's a whole nother story. But she ended up coming home after she found out she was pregnant and stayed home. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to hold it down. Like, you know, that's going to be my godchild. We already made that known, you know. So, okay, so he graduated. My ex graduated before me. A few months later, I graduated. Boom. After that, he ended up moving to my hometown. So now we live together. And Pam will always come to my house. Like, that was always a thing even before school. So she would always come to my house and, you know, they knew each other. So everything was good. My ex-boyfriend at the time, he was a supplier. Stay with me. He was a supplier. He had purple flowers. Yeah. And he always also had, you know, prescription of things. You know how that go. Me and Pam was hefty on the purple flowers, you know, and my ex at the time would give us the purple flowers. So, yeah, so she would always come over a lot or whatever. So after like a few months, they did exchange numbers because, again, he was a supplier and she always wanted to get purple flowers. So, you know, I didn't care. Right. You know, I'm young and gullible at this time. Like, you know, I just didn't care because that was my bestie and I trusted her. So, one time she came over after that, ex had supplies out on the table while we were together. I went to the bathroom really quick. I don't know if he went upstairs or downstairs or whatever, but I came back out. She ended up having to go. And he told me he likes Pam stole some of my supplies. And it was the supplies that me and her don't take. You know, like, that's not even our thing. Like, what are you talking about? And then, second of all, you're blaming Pam for taking anything. Like, this is my best friend. You can get out. Like, that's how I came about her. Like, there's nothing you could tell me about her. Like, I didn't play about her. So he, like, I'm telling you, like, it was right here in this spot. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was very calculated with things. That's one thing I can say. So, I'm like, you really standing on this? Like, you really feel like we got into a whole argument? Because I feel like I know my bestie, like, she's not into that. Like, we don't even take that. Like, we stick to the purple flowers. But things could have changed because, again, she went to Job Corps for months. She was there for a year, some change. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even a year because she had to come home, but for a minute. And things could have changed while you was away from me, you know? So, yeah. I'm like, okay, you really standing on this. I'm going to call Pam. Call Pam. I'm like, bro, why is he trying to convince me that you took some supplies? Like, and it's the supplies we don't even use. She was like, bro, you know me. Like, come on now, what I look like? Like, I'm going to come over there right now. Da, da, da. So she ain't never come that day, though. She ain't never come. 2 days later, she did come over. He was out working. He was out working with his supplies. And, you know, me and her, we talking about it or whatever, but we let it go because I'm like, I know her. I ain't even about to trip over this, whatever. It's already gone anyway. Like, so she came over that day. She left. Later on, he came home and was like, so my supplies is back in my spot. And I'm like, what? Now I know he not tripping because when we argued about it, it wasn't in that spot. Like, I knew, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I told her, I'm like, you know, it's funny that it popped back up. And I was like, bro, I'm not even trying to call you to feel like I'm accusing you of this, but it's just weird. So now after all of this, it's back up. I'm like, all right, I can't pinpoint that it was you for a fact, so I'm not even about to do that. So as time go on, he's side-eyeing her. He don't like her now. He like, no, I don't fool with her. I don't bang with her. Cool. I'm like, but I'm not going to stop talking to her. That's my best friend. Whatever. So one day me and him got into an argument. And this is when I found out the tea. Me and him argued so bad. Come back for part 2. Part 2 is where it ends, y'all. I'm done. All right, so part 2 on how my best friend and my boyfriend were messing around behind my back. So keep in mind, remember I told y'all she left Job Corps and because she was pregnant. Fast forward, she ended up having a baby. Now, that's a whole different ball game. But she ended up messing with this dude that wanted to take care of her and her baby because he liked her so much that he wanted to just be in their lives. And she was in survival mode because the father was not in the child's life at all. So, and he was Mexican. Mind you, he lived across the street from me. I knew him. I knew his family. My brother went to prom with his sister and them. Yeah. So I'm like, don't do that, bro. Like, don't do that to him because he's really going to be in love. What if he get crazy and you don't even really like him? Yada, yada, yada. Like, whatever. I understood the situation. Whatever. So she dealing with him. So now she's across the street. We see her all the time. So, like I said, me and my ex got into this heated argument. And me and her, like, we got into something like the week before, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Like, we just wasn't talking for a little bit. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. It's something that we always did. Me and him get into it real bad, though. We arguing so bad, and he hit me with it. That's why Pam on my body. That's why Pam on me. And I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, y'all, I was so mad. I'm like, you just talking crazy like you always do, because we was just toxic when we got into our argument. So I'm just thinking he talking, like, running his mouth. Nah, he was that serious. And then he pulled up Snapchat. This is what Snapchat was, like, really big and popping at the time. So I'm like, Snap? Like, and then I seen her name. I knew this was her Snap. But I'm like, when did y'all follow each other on Snap? But you know how you can follow each other when y'all have each other's number. Whatever. He went to the Snap and then he pulled his phone back because now his heart dropped. Because now he realized what he's doing. So I'm like, no. I see a scroll, like, of messages. Bro, like, I'm like, no, go back. He was not trying to go back. I snatched that phone and it was right at the messages, and my heart was shattered at the things that I've seen, like heart emojis and flirting and the messages, and oh my god, like that was my first like friendship heartbreak that I knew we would never ever come back from, because of the simple fact that I wouldn't even look at a man that you ever even talked to for 2 seconds. And you did this to me? Like, we knew each other before. Like, you did this to me? Mind you, me and her going at it. Like, she's not answering none of my phone calls. Like, nothing. You would think that I would be crying over him. Like, I didn't even care about him at all, y'all. I was so, y'all, I couldn't believe that I was actually going through that with a friend. Like, I've heard stories about stuff like this all the time. She was on him the whole time, but I knew it. I'm just like, bro, like, you was in survival mode. You knew how much I liked and loved this man. Like, you see me so happy. But yeah, y'all, like, to this day, I'm just like, wow. You know, I don't care no more because I've evolved. I'm grown now. Like, I was grown then. Like, I was early 20s then. But we've never, ever talked after that. Like, she know that she can't ever talk to me after that. Like, I forgive her now. I'm a child of God. You feel me? Like, things happen. It is what it is. But forgiveness does not mean reconnection, babe. You know what I'm saying? And that, after that day, I realized everything that my mom told me about friends and women, that's when it hit. Like, my mom never lied to me. Like, you lucky to get one good friend in this lifetime. Like, don't never bring these women around your men. Don't never be too comfortable around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them talks, like, it hit that day, and I'm just like, I can't believe I'm the one going through this, y'all. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, she was a Gemini. He was a Libra. I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. It gets deeper than that, though, too, but that sums up the story, y'all. Don't have these women around your man, and make sure the man that's around you is really for you.
Now, this was a shame and a scandal, a shame and a scandal. And one thing that I noticed that she did for her best friend that I will never do, because I learned my lesson the hard way, is standing up for best friends and saying that, oh, my best friend would never do that. My best friend would never do that. My best friend would never say that. Because you never know people as much as you think you know them. Just because they won't do things in front of you doesn't mean that they won't do it behind your back. And if they talk about people in front of you, that means they will talk about you behind your back with other people. So she seemed like a really, really good friend. Her, not Pam. She seems like a really good friend, because the way she was bringing her man around her girlfriend and the way she was defending her girlfriend, saying, oh, my best friend Pam will never do that. Honey, you don't know your best friend Pam. And it goes to show you at the end of the video about what she said about how her Pam and her man was talking. Things like this happen all the time. And just like she says that she should have listened to her mom, because your mom will always tell you, be careful when it comes to friends, because you never, ever, ever know. I remember I was in a house party one time, and I was at a friend's house, and those people were supposed to be my friends, right? And something happened at the party where the man who was supposed to be my friend ended up grabbing my ass, and I told him not to do that. Then he ended up doing it again. And when I started a commotion at the party because I was upset, I had already told him not to do it, but I think it was because he was drunk. My friend, we were all friends, the guy included. When she asked me what was wrong because I was at her house, I told her what happened. His cousin, the girl's cousin, she was also a friend, basically said, oh, my cousin would never do that. My cousin would never do that. You don't know your fucking cousin. Yes, you might think you know your cousin, but you don't really know your cousin like you think you know your cousin. And plus, your cousin is a man. So when it comes to stuff like this, I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put nothing past nobody. Even till this day, I don't put nothing past nobody, because you just never know who these people are. You never know who people are. They could be talking crap behind your back without you even knowing, and you're thinking they're supposed to be your best friend, but they're not. Right? So anyways, I do hope she find the closure that she needed, and I do hope that she keep that Pam friend far away from her, because that girl, if she does it once, she will do it again, and she'll do it again, and she'll do it again. I'm glad she was able to get that lady out of her life, because if she does it now while they're young, she will do it again when they get older, if she did keep that lady in her life. And just like she was saying, she was looking for someone to save her. She later ended up with that man who she didn't really like, which, look, you do whatever you need to do, right? But she ended up with that man because the man that she got pregnant with didn't want the baby, so now she's trying to find somebody else to be stepdad to that baby. Now, like I said, you do whatever you need to, be in the position that you need to be in. But getting with your best friend man and then smiling her face and pretending everything is okay, this is what gets me. A lot of times people don't like you, but they'll smile in your face the whole time when they don't even like you. Why are you in my face? Why are you smiling in my face? Why are we eating together? Why are we drinking together? If you don't even like me, you can't even stand my guts. You know what I mean? It's very, very weird. And I remember I was having a conversation with someone, and I brought this up about the whole fake positivity thing, where people are pretending to either like you and pretend to be so positive, but the whole time they're the most negative people you've ever come across. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Because it takes a lot more emotion to act like you like someone than to just don't like them at all. It takes a lot more emotion. Love, takes a lot more emotion than hate. So when it comes to like people pretending to like you, meanwhile they really cannot stand your guts, I never understand that. And actually recently I had to experience that with a group of friends that I thought were my friends. This whole time they didn't even fuck with me. Imagine, they didn't even fuck with me. And the whole time I thought these were the best type of people. I loved them, I loved hanging out with them. And then they found some really foolish, stupid excuse to show me that they really did not fuck with me. It's very, very... Hey guys, I'm Jenny and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teaches you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It shows you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, I show you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell, so if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money. And I even have some easy powerful spell to win game of chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to sender. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, content every day for you guys. So enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.